Today's week is gonna be a weird one. I'm deciding to explore two different subreddits that are, and I mean different subreddits. So today's episode of jumping down the Reddit hole, we're gonna be exploring the mildly infuriating subreddit, and you could try to guess, but you probably won't. There's a subreddit that's just called Sticks. I figured I don't want to be in a mildly infuriating subreddit for a very long time because I don't want to be mildly infuriated. But Sticks sounds like a really good counterpart, right? All right, let's go. It's funny in opening this because I don't know who this is at the top, but they kind of remind me of Thor, Pirate Software. And it makes me laugh more whenever I think it's his face. I didn't say that. I'm not a controversial person. Anyway, I didn't even give an opinion. I just said it reminds me of him, and you know, this kind of seems fake. 16 years as a graphic designer, 8 years as a photographer, ruined by AI. Oh no, that is infuriating. It's such a insult to just like, you know, a graphic designer will show you their art and a photographer will show you their art, and having somebody just being like, assuming like, oh, well, like, what AI program to use? I'm just assuming that that comes up all the time now. And that's so sad that society is like that. It's gonna stay that way, so we have to get used to it. But man, oh man, is it infuriating. I feel bad. These are beautiful, though. Holy moly. Detroit was flooded and it froze overnight. Cars are stuck. I was gonna say, this is from 5 months ago. This was recent. Yeah, the stuff that happened in Detroit was nuts. This is apocalyptic looking. That's how crazy this is. How would you deal with all the alarms going off? Literally, I don't even know how you do that. Oh my god. Etsy seller really thought this is what I wanted. You are my piece. Is there a way for you to make it look like the word peace is scratched off and then the word peace next to it? Player got kicked from a professional esports team because his mom was in the final stages of cancer. Kicked because my mom was on her last days and they assumed that it would affect my performance. I already knew for some time that this day would come since she had stage 4 cancer. She passed away on Monday. Imagine being fired from a job because you are about to lose a loved one. That's insane. What? Holy moly. Hot Wheels losing details of the... Wait, no way. No, please tell me this is fake. Because like, I remember I had a huge box of Hot Wheels cars growing up and I loved playing with them. And they all looked amazing. I loved the amount of detail on it. Maybe the detail is on the top to flip over the cars. Maybe it's not... Obviously, the underneath, oh no. I'm holding out hope that the top of the cars look better. Person who hacked my credit card emailed me asking why I canceled his flight. Why was my flight canceled? Could you please respond? What? What in the audacity? What is going on? Apparently, submitting assignments before the due date is considered late. Hello, Professor. I'm writing to you because there was a grading mistake from the assignment that was due on February 1st. It shows that you marked off 10 points as late penalty. However, as you can see on Canvas, I properly submitted the document in a timely manner before the due date on January 31st. Please let me know when you fix the grade. So 10 minutes before it was due? Okay. And see that the assignment was submitted 13 minutes before the posted due date. However, you must understand that it was handed in on a last minute basis, which is the reason why you received a late penalty. As a result, I will not be moving the... Oh my god. Maybe just move the due date time. That's not their fault. Like, yeah, procrastinating, bad. Probably not good idea. But like, also, this is bullshit. 17-year-old said that she was 23. Perk of working for a college, no weekend work. What do you do for work? I don't know. I'm 17. Thanks for telling me that. We gotta stop texting, but you should really stop talking to older guys. There's some real weirdos out there that would take advantage. You say that like I'm a child. I'm not, and I'm mature for my age. Oh no. Why? Hiked 2 hours to reach the lava flow. Asked someone for a picture. This is what I got. No, I would be crying. You know what? At least you got a Reddit post out of it. Or the photo turned out good. They blurred it on purpose in editing for a baited Reddit post. Am I on to Reddit? Am I on to what people do? Like, is this a thing? Am I finally getting used to it? What the hell is this? My dad does this to avoid cutting pepperoni. I hate that it like kind of makes sense, but it is mildly infuriating though. Just cut the pepperoni, sweetie. This rejection email. Thank you for applying. Unfortunately, we will not be moving forward. Rejection message. Write a warm but generic rejection email that sounds polite yet firm. Do not mention specific reasons. No! Make the candidate feel like they were strongly considered even if they weren't. Remember to use candidate name and company name variables. We appreciate your interest and wish you the best. I shouldn't laugh because you know that this is true. My printer printed a 2-foot by 3-foot black page of its own volition and then said it was out of black ink. Of its own volition? What the is your printer alive? Like what prompts your printer to do? I don't understand. How does your printer even do this? My printer doesn't do anything unless I tell it to. I don't think I've ever had it. What is going on? I don't understand. My significant other throws her daily contacts behind the headboard of our bed. Oh God, why? That's, after eating 2 of these blueberry waffles, I went to heat up 2 more and saw that the package was for plain waffle. That looks like mold. That don't look like blueberry. Whatever. Nothing like driving 30 minutes to see the holiday train with the kids. Pain. The bill for my liver transplant? The audacity of this statement. Can't pay all at once? Sign up to pay $32,000 per month. It always amazes me how whenever people break down the information of what they're getting charged for, God, the fact that just room and board is that much is insane. That's insane. This is the kind of thing that absolutely is infuriating to see. Man, I feel bad for complaining about my flight that I just took a week ago. I flew down to Newark just for a small flight to go visit my brother. And I was astounded at like the fees that I was getting charged for in my flight. Like, why am I paying $60? So just for a full breakdown, my flight was like $300. $160 was my flight. The flight itself, very, very cheap. Taxes and fees was $180. So it was $20 more than the actual flight. And I'm looking at the fees and I'm like, okay, so what am I getting charged with? I don't remember all of the detailed fees. There was a lot of bullshit on there. But like the highest one was $60 for airport maintenance. Like, why am I paying for $60 for airport? Like, bitch, I'm paying for my flight, not the airport. Like, that's not I never used to pay for that before. Like, even whenever I bought a flight 2 months ago, so the last time I flew to the States was in April, and I could not believe that in the 2-month span, flying to the same airport, by the way, I get a $60 extra fee that was not there 2 months ago. I do check these things because I'm curious at like the development of time. What are we getting bullshitted for now? And that was just one thing, but there were quite a few things on there that just made no sense to get charged for. I do not understand. Acquisition of body components? Whoa. Okay. I guess this is the mildly infuriating subreddit, so, woo! I put up a fence to keep my thieving and incredibly nosy neighbor out. He then puts up a camera so that he can look at... Is the camera facing this way? Or is the camera facing the other way? I guess it's a corner, so there's no reason to have the camera face the other way. But, like, why? I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's because... I don't know if this is, like, old school. Or maybe I'm more of an open person. I kind of hate the culture of, like, gating your property. Like, putting fences around your property. Unless you have, like, a good reason. I can understand, like, pets, maybe, something like that. But, man, I really like neighborhoods that don't section off their houses, because everything feels like so closed off. Like, I want a community feeling sometimes. I'm more of like a suburb gal. If I had 2 neighbors that were fenced in, I don't think I would actually move into that house for primarily that reason, even if it was the perfect house, because I want to feel like I have a community and just like, there's something psychological about that. Like, your neighbors might be friendly, but like, man, I really don't like the idea of like fenced in houses. I don't like fences. I just like everyone being friends, you know? My mom says that we don't have enough money, but I catch her giving thousands of dollars monthly to a mega church. What? No. Someone replaced my stem cap with a dick. That's... Why did I laugh? Son's math test. Write an addition equation that matches this multiplication. Huh? What? What is this teacher on? During the summer, my school installed metal gates over the bathrooms to keep us from going in between classes. Who thought this was a good idea? I don't get it. What? Who thought? 2 to 3 times a week, I collect syringes from my balcony. This is how my super old neighbor is trying to get me evicted. She believes that my roommate and I are gay, and she thinks all gay people are drug addicts. Oh boy. Baked potato chips came out looking like used condoms. Holy shit, that is so thin. But yeah, I guess that is potato chips when you actually do it yourself. My God, that's so funny though. My 12-year-old son is crying because I deleted his 5-year-old Minecraft world. How do I explain to him that it's just a game? Oh, 5 years? You don't understand. Oh my God. It's painful. 5 years of work. I've never even played Minecraft. That would that would traumatize me for the rest of my life, actually. I would never forgive my mom for doing that. My prize-winning carrot from this year's harvest. Oh, it's so tiny. Okay, anyway, that's at least a nice positive way to end mildly infuriating. I think we should move on to sticks. Sticks. Yeah. I'm guessing this is a subreddit of sticks. I like that the description for the subreddit says, the greatest subreddit for your stick-tacular shenanigans. I gasped out loud when I found this. This is epic. Dang, that is a stick. Okay, we're starting off this stick subreddit on the right note. Okay. Stick of Destiny. That's crazy. That's a nice stick. What a show off.
Oh yeah, I think he does it for the attention.
He's really proud of his stick. He has a lot of pride. He wants everyone to know that that is his big stick. This is so cute.
Are there? Don't tell him that, please.
My stick is bigger than your stick. I just love everybody commenting on it. Of course, I'm sure it's not everybody. Like 1 in every 10 people that you pass are gonna comment on it like, oh, that's a big stick. Everyone just like collectively encourages the dog, and that is so, so cute. Rate my stick. Holy shit. That's a stick, dude. Oh wait, rate my stick. 11 out of 10. The Monado, holy moly, that's a stick. That can't be real. Oh, it is. Putting the sun in the center, that's genius. Holy moly. I believe this belongs here. That's a stick. I wanted something to be like edited in there at the end. Like you summoned something. I don't know, like an army of crabs. Someone edit this and like put an army of crabs just like that rise up and they start attacking you. Crab boss. I don't know, something. That's what I'm imagining. Oh. Gun stick. I bet you can only find those in America. Found the fire staff of my dreams. Whoa, she is so happy with her stick. I love this energy. That is her stick, okay? That is also an insane stick. Oh my God, that's a headband. Put that on your head. I need a picture of that on your head. It was made to be a headband. What? Yo, this subreddit is the best. That is so cool. Sword-shaped stick found. Rate my stick. That's 7 out of 10. Whoa! That's an insane stick. What the hell? My heirloom quality staff. Stick Nation final
What's
ball.
up, Stick Nation? Let me introduce you guys to my staff. This thing is very strong. It can support my weight. It can be a very powerful spellcasting weapon, melee weapon. Very durable. Has some vines going on top. Has a nice handle up here. Has a nice handle right here. There was no shaping.
Dude's just showing up.
Natural. And yes, it can cast fireball.
Ha. Oh my gosh. I am suddenly feeling inspired by this subreddit to go on a walk in the woods to find a good stick. Although a lot of these are on the beach because they're driftwood. Maybe I need to search for driftwood.
Hello, Stick Nation. I'm from the Philippines,
Wait, his name is Official Stick Reviews. Bro.
and I just found this wonderful sword, but I don't know what to call it. So, if you have any suggestions, please comment down below. Thank you.
That's an insane piece of wood. I can only imagine how much that weighs. That looks like a chonker. Behold my mighty ice stick. I like the tag. Is it a stick? Yes. Who said a stick had to be made of wood? I think an icicle should count. It is an ice stick, and it is valid. I'm keeping this stick. Oh, it has a little face. It has 2 little faces, 3. Oh, that's, never mind. That got creepy. I don't think I wanted to see the second one. Speechless. Oh my God. That is so cool. Nature is rad. Cool axe. That's really cool. Yes. Beautiful stick.
Stick Nation, I'm calling from Uppsala in Sweden, and I want to show this amazing stick that I found. Look at this. It's got this big crown here, a small crown here. It's quite heavy, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. What do you think?
I think I'm jealous and I need to get off this subreddit. I am actually jealous of people's sticks. You know what? Yeah, I said it. I meant it. All right, now, time to get to your submissions that are in the Discord. Anyway, go to the Discord, submit, and then I'll look at your posts from other subreddits. What is this? Blurs? Closed? Blurs? Oh, blessed plus cursed equals blurst. Okay, I learned something. Closed for sex. Be back in 30 minutes. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you gotta respect it. There's a sign saying the floor is wet. Oh, that's great. Persona 4 Golden. When people are waiting to be saved in the TV, but the soundtrack is low-key fire. Oh my God. So true. So true. So true. All right, and that is it for this week's Reddit video. Mildly infuriating and sticks. These 2 subreddits do not go together. This video is awkward. It's fine. I am exploring Reddit every week. Who knows what next week is gonna be? I never know. Anyway, bye everybody. See you next week.